Hi, everyone, and welcome. Thank you so much for being here. I'm joined again by Andrée Surette, massage therapist and yoga teacher. And today we're talking about a unique concept. So we know that any type of trauma has the potential to really have a long-lasting impact on, physical, mental, and emotional health. But there's a concept where we can kind of spin that around and see, events like and situations like the pandemic that we're currently experiencing as an opportunity and as, something that could actually trigger resilience. And we're talking today specifically about this concept called post-traumatic growth, which is just even saying that feels lovely, right?
Mhm.
So tell us, let's dive in, Andrée, into what we know about post-traumatic growth.
Sure. Well, this is a concept when I first read about it about 2 years ago. I was going through a pretty intense period, and it brought me a lot of hope. Um, just to consider that when we're put into a situation where everything is sort of spun on its head, you feel a little bit groundless, and that's how most of us are feeling right now. Most of our common bearings, regular routines have been paused for the moment, and we don't know exactly what is coming after. But that's an opportunity for us to look at what is going on, individually and as a society. We're having this opportunity to take a really good look at what's happening and to make choices as to what we want to keep afterwards. So the concept of post-traumatic growth is that you experience a situation and then you take that opportunity to make the changes that you may not have done had you not gone through that experience. Most changes happen when we're put under stress, when we need to make those changes, when we feel uncomfortable, and we feel the need to make changes. And so I think that that's the opportunity that's really being presented to us. I mean, everybody's living a different scenario, but it is also a common situation.
Yeah, I think it is important to acknowledge that we all are experiencing different levels of stress and change. For me, I work from home, so that piece kind of stays the same, right? So I just have the layer of kids at home and trying to work at the same time, which is overall manageable, right?
Right.
So there are different layers, different people in different places in terms of how much stress it's created for them, how much change it's created, and what the impact will be moving forward. But I think just looking in any way possible, looking for the opportunity in this. And we do have quite a bit of literature to support this concept of stress building resilience. And from a physical perspective, things like hydrotherapy, like exposing yourself to cold water, cold temperatures, actually has an immune benefit and a metabolic benefit. So it's uncomfortable, really uncomfortable, but it actually does build resilience and have positive benefits in the long term. So I think that, that can also happen on an emotional level as well.
Absolutely. Even when you think about building muscle fibers, the body will lay down tissue in the area of stress. So that's a concept that's pretty universal, and it makes sense that it would also happen in an emotional manner as well. So we're creating those pathways to be able to build resilience um, through that stressor. Um, yeah, absolutely.
So we're talking about people, coming at this from different angles and different levels of stress and different situations. But what do you see as a strategy that can help anyone, no matter what situation they're in, really take a step back and try to see it as an opportunity for growth. Like, how do we put ourselves in that mindset to see it as an opportunity for growth?
Well, for anybody who's, well, this has been a stressful situation for everybody, right? We've all had to make changes, no matter what the situation. Like for you, the changes were minor. For me, I'm not working. I've had to stop working completely, so I'm home all the time, which is a beautiful place to be. But the stressors have been different for everyone. But there are stressors for everyone. So just being conscious of that, being honest, and being aware. So for me, as a yoga teacher, the breath is always what I come back to. The breath is what helps anchor us into the present moment, and really it helps us to just be present with the sensations in our body, being aware of what's happening in the moment, and really that's all that matters. All we have is right now, so it doesn't matter that I'm anxious about what's coming, or that I'm worried about what is in the past. It really doesn't matter. And if we can come back to our breath, to that anchoring point, and center, and let everything else go, then, and be honest with the sensations that we have. They can be physical and they can be emotional, and that might be what is coming up for a lot of people right now, since there is silence, since there is pause, since there's less busy activity to sort of entertain us away from what's happening. So it's a beautiful time for us to take a look at what's happening. So the thing with uncertainty is that right now the uncertainty is pretty evident. It's everywhere, and everybody's feeling it. Mm-hmm. But the truth is, there's never really any certainty. Right. Honestly, there's always the unknown. I mean, we it's an illusion that we create for ourselves. I think sometimes that's very soothing, and I won't lie, I like that illusion, but right now it's gone, it's vanished, it's not there. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna get through this. Life will be different on the other side, but we also have a lot of control as to what that will look like. So it's taking that power back.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there's some excitement around it if you can put yourself in that frame of mind, mm-hmm. right? And mm-hmm. see, like, wow, I have the opportunity to really make some positive changes, to let go of some things that were really dragging me down, that I had said yes to because I thought I should have, or because it was, that's the way the momentum was going. Now I have an opportunity to just really reframe everything.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, lovely. Anything else you want to add in closing remarks?
No, I think that's a wonderful concept that I really enjoy, and has brought me, like I said, a lot of hope and a lot of just a different perspective on things and on discomfort and change. So thank you for the opportunity to share that.
Oh, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure, as always.